welcome to part 2 of our 3-part series on creating NASCAR 21 Ignition. Last time we looked at the cars in the game, but what use would they be without some digital asphalt to drive on? Complete with the official tracks from the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series schedule, each one was built from the ground up so players get the most up-to-date and realistic experience when behind the wheel. Let's take a quick look at 2 tracks that joined the NASCAR calendar in 2021, Nashville and Circuit of the Americas. We brought in a professional track scanning company to get the most data possible. This scan information is the basis of our process of building the track for the game. It can show us every scratch and scuff in the asphalt, every rivet in the barriers, even the texture of the paint on the wall. This information fuels the first step of the process, building the physics mesh so the cars react to every bump on the track. From there, the production is a little more traditional, creating the surfaces and walls, then the infield and outfield, then dressing everything with props and a crowd to make it all feel real. From the garage to victory lane, NASCAR 21 Ignition brings your favorite tracks to life with every inch being recreated in incredible detail. While the scanning data can show us so much, we needed to see how the tracks actually look so we could represent them in-game as accurately as possible. Our art team went out to the track and took thousands of reference photos so they had the best idea of where certain elements of the track were, such as billboards, sponsor decals, and even the placement of buildings. And when at COTA, our artists were working while the NASCAR Cup Series drivers were doing their test sessions. It takes months to get real-life track data converted into a completed track you see in a video game, and not every circuit is the same. Some may take longer than others to produce. COTA, for example, took longer to complete than Nashville due to its size and complexity to get every detail right. While everything so far sounds pretty complicated and difficult to do, not saying it isn't, but it's not the most challenging thing we came up against in the process of creating these tracks. NASCAR tracks and events feature sponsors and branding all over the place, and these change as the season goes on. So sometimes we don't have much time to get the placements and logos changed, so that's quite the challenge for our art team to come up against, but they've done some stellar work. That's our look at how we built the tracks for NASCAR 21 Ignition. Which track are you most looking forward to race on? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to stick around for our final chapter of our Dev Diary series, where we'll be looking at the people who make NASCAR 21 Ignition what it is. See you next time.